The waiting game. How long does Capital One hold your check? Ever deposit a check and then get hit with a frustrating hold on your funds? It can feel like forever, especially when you're counting on that money. Maybe it's rent day, an unexpected car repair, or that last-minute weekend getaway you just booked. Whatever the reason, a check hold can throw a wrench in your financial plans. So, if you bank with Capital One, how long can you expect to wait before you have access to your deposited cash? Buckle up, because the answer, like most things in life, depends. Hold on, there's more than one account type. Capital One offers a variety of checking and savings accounts, each with its own policy on check hold times. The first step is figuring out what kind of account you have. Is it a basic checking account like Essential Checking, or do you have a rewards-focused option like 360 Checking? The good news, faster access for common checks. Here's some good news for most Capital One customers. For checks drawn on another Capital One account, the wait is usually minimal. These deposits typically clear and become available in your account the very next business day. That means if you deposit a check from your friend's Capital One account on Monday, you should have access to those funds by Tuesday. Standard checks, a wait-and-see approach. For checks drawn on other banks, the wait time can vary. Capital One typically places a hold of 1 business day on most standard checks. This means the money should be available in your account by the next workday after the deposit is made. But wait, there's more. Understanding hold times. Hold on a second, pun intended, because things can get a little more complex. Capital One, like most banks, reserves the right to extend the hold on your check based on several factors. Here are a few reasons why your check might be subject to a longer hold. Large check amount. If you deposit a particularly large check, Capital One might take extra time to verify its legitimacy. This hold could last several business days. History of account issues. If you have a history of bounced checks or insufficient funds in your account, Capital One may be more cautious about making your deposited funds available immediately. Out-of-state check. Checks drawn on banks located outside your region might take longer to clear, simply because the verification process takes extra time. Previous fraudulent activity. If Capital One suspects any fraudulent activity related to your account, they may hold your check for further investigation. Feeling the hold? Here's what you can do. If you find yourself staring down a check hold and need the money sooner rather than later, there are a few options you can explore. Talk to your bank. Contact Capital One directly and explain your situation. They might be willing to shorten the hold time based on your specific circumstances. Consider alternative deposit methods. If you need the money quickly, explore depositing the check electronically using Capital One's mobile app. This can significantly speed up the availability of the funds. Ask for a cashier's check. If you're receiving a large check, consider requesting a cashier's check from the issuer instead. Cashier's checks typically clear much faster than standard checks. The bottom line, be prepared. The best way to avoid the frustration of a check hold is to be prepared. Knowing your account type and Capital One's general hold policies can help you manage your expectations. If you have any doubts or need the money urgently, don't hesitate to reach out to your bank and discuss your options. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.